eligible orders. Fight on. And by Salaya Tequila.
Proud partner of the USC Trojans.
Proud partner of the USC Trojans. Stay tuned for the USC Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Modelo. The fighting spirit of the USC Trojans. Jason Schwartz and Sua Cravens will talk all things USC football. Take your phone calls and more.
Right here on the ESPN LA USC Trojan Media Network. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
You sit in traffic now, but later, there's an ice-cold reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. You've earned this rich golden lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. Because you know, all your patience is paid out in gold. You remain calm through honks, bumper to bumper, and people yelling. Come on, move! You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Trojan fans. Celebrate every Trojan win and enjoy the sweet taste of victory with a free donut at Ralph's the day after the win. Download your digital coupon from the Ralph's app to score your free donut at any Los Angeles area Ralph's store. It's our way of saying thanks. One free donut per customer with digital coupon available the day after each Trojan victory while supplies last. Ralph's, fresh for everyone and proud partner of USC Athletics. Fight on.
Now, two pigeons and Coach Prime bemoaning the fact you can stream DirecTV satellite-free.
These humans get the biggest college football games on DirecTV,
and we don't even get a satellite dish.
Enough squawking.
It's Coach Prime.
Bring it in. Sure, they can get all that college football without a dish, but you still got your passion, your drive, your resolve, your
incredible career as a football icon?
No, that's me.
Stream the biggest college football games. No satellite dish. Visit DirecTV.com.
For a USC touchdown.
It's time for the USC Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Modelo.
The fighting spirit of the USC Trojans.
We will break down the game, hear some highlights, and take your calls.
USC football is a final, and we wrap it up right now.
Here are your hosts, Jason Schwartz and Sua Cravens.
All right. Good evening. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to Trojans, a wrap-up presented by Modelo. Sua Cravens, Jason Schwartz with you. And USC winners tonight over Rutgers at the Coliseum, 42-20, Friday Night Lights, and the Trojans taking advantage of their opponent from back east. And it's I was saying to you, Sua, earlier, what about the Rutgers postgame call-in show? Are they doing one? It's 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Mitch would be calling, and we know Helen would be calling, of course, if they were diehard Rutgers fans.
No bacon, egg, and cheeses are being made at 3:30 in the morning.
Man, that's a tough gig. That's tough for Rutgers, man. I mean, look, you know what else is tough for Rutgers? A lot of those people, right? New Jersey, a lot of those people are Yankees fans too.
Yeah,
a lot of those people are Yankees fans, and we know that tonight was a good night to be not only a Trojan fan, but a fan of Los Angeles sports. What a night. And I was thinking about this. I mean, obviously, unless you've been under a rock all night, the Dodgers won Game 1 of the World Series, walk-off, grand slam, Freddie Freeman.
Historical fashion.
Tell us about what that was like at the Coliseum, as you were telling me when you got here.
So it's like timeout, dead play, first quarter, nothing going on at the Coliseum. It's quiet. People are just, rumbling, texting. And then all of a sudden, in unison, the entire crowd breaks out and like screams. And
you're like ducking for cover.
Yeah,
like, what's going on?
It's happening. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I'm looking around because we don't have service on our phones at the Coli. Take it up with good people at United with the Wi-Fi. We'll figure it out. But no service at the Coli. So I'm like, what is going on? And then on the big board, you just see Freeman walking it off, and everybody starts going ham. And there was this one Dodger fan that was about to pass the hell out, trying to scream so loud. But he turned red. I literally saw this man turn the color red. He was screaming so hard. So,
man, what a moment.
Dodgers,
what a moment for
baby.
LA sports. What a night for LA sports, right? We had the Carmageddon, the traffic nightmare with the game at the Coliseum. We got the World Series at Dodger Stadium. The Lakers played
playing
across the street from us here at Crypto, and then there was stuff going on over at Intuit. We had concerts at the Intuit Dome, the Forum.
Modern Day versus Bosco.
Was that the one at SoFi, or was that?
No, that's the Garfield. That's the East LA Classic.
Yeah. They had a game over at SoFi, but. Yeah, what a night. And everyone, Lakers, Dodgers, Trojans, all get the win. 866-961-ESPN is our number, 866-961-3776. Give us a call. Get in the queue. Helen of Troy is already the queue. Come on and join our Trojans. Get a much-needed win. They're now 4-4 on the season, 2-4 in Big Ten play. And actually, I'm curious, too. If you're listening out there, I want to hear from someone who was at the World Series and then went from Dodger Stadium to the Coliseum. At least one person double dip tonight. Are you kidding me?
Nah, no double
Come on.
tonight, bro.
There are the diehards out there that want to do that and that want to tell that story.
There ain't no way. I don't think they have the facilities for that, big man.
Well, you get over to the Coliseum tonight after that Dodger game, and you would have had, you could have enjoyed, the entire second half. We didn't finish this game until 11:45.
That's true. So
I think there's someone out there, and if there is, give us a call, 866-961-3776. Trojans take care of business. Sua, what were your takeaways from tonight?
This is what you expect when you're the superior team. Yeah, you got to put your foot on their throats, and you got to, shut it out. And I don't still think we did that today. They came back to a one-possession game in the second half, but, we got our bearings and put the game away. Rutgers was supposed to be a lot better than what they are. At least that's what they were projected in the preseason. I had a few analysts had them finishing top 10. So, Shiano's done a good job, but it's tough with all the injuries they have. You expect the USC to win this game.
Well, USC and Rutgers now tied overall in the standings at 4-4 each. Trojans, though, 2-4 in conference play. Rutgers fell to 1-4 in conference play today. But big nights all around. What you would expect, Trojans getting healthy in the stat column, the stat sheet, with Miller Moss going off for a nice night. Woody Marks, 3 first-half touchdowns.
Mekhi
Lemon, big night, over 100 yards receiving, big touchdown, and a nice kickoff return, too, which, by the way, we're going to hear all those plays after our next break, because we get to play highlights tonight. Can I say highlights tonight?
You can say it, but we just did it, though, kind of.
Yeah, but they're highlights. So of course that's coming up. Tonight. That's coming up, and then your calls. Let's get moving on it. Trojans beat Rutgers 42-20, and we are just getting started here on Trojans Wrap Up, presented by Modelo. And hey, Trojan fans, celebrate every Trojan win and enjoy the sweet taste of victory with a free donut at Ralph's the day after the win. Download your digital coupon from the Ralph's app to score your free donut at any LA area Ralph's store. Ralph's was getting off the hook for a couple of weeks there.
We want our free
tomorrow's
donut.
Donut day.
We want our free donuts. Can we, since we didn't get any the last 3 weeks, were we just stacking those up, or is it like a start fresh type of thing?
You think, given the fact that this game didn't end until like 12, you think they were like, they're in there
count.
right now, they are baking these donuts. Like, right now, they got to make sure they got enough ready.
Maybe they have a disclaimer. It was like, well, technically you guys didn't win during that date, because now it's midnight and it's a whole different day.
The game ended just before midnight.
Oh, okay. Well, then we should be
good. So we got a nice Saturday of college football tomorrow, and free donuts courtesy of Ralph's. All right, 866-961-ESPN is our number, 866-961-3776. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll hear how it all sounded. Pete Arbogast's calls of USC's 42-20 win over Rutgers on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Hey, Los Angeles and Orange County, tired of being just a number at your bank? Become a member owner of USC Credit Union. Now residents of LA and Orange counties can join the Trojans credit union of choice. Enjoy better rates on deposits and loans, plus access to the largest shared banking network nationwide and 24/7 mobile banking. Open your account in minutes at usccreditunion.org. Huddle up for better banking with USC Credit Union, the official credit union of USC Athletics, federally insured by the NCUA.
Love staying ahead of the game with the latest tech? Meet Helium Mobile, the first phone carrier powered by the people. Experience coverage from the nation's largest 5G network and a network built by people like you. For just $20 a month, get unlimited talk, text, and data. Plus, earn crypto for contributing to the network, which you can use to pay your phone plan. Whether you're a USC Trojans fan, student, employee, or just trying to save a buck on your phone bill, Helium Mobile is for you. Make the switch today at hellohelium.com. Fight on.
No matter what you're looking for in a non-alcoholic beer, there's only one name that has it all. Athletic Brewing Co. Full flavor? It's athletic. Huge variety? It's athletic. Award-winning styles you can get online, at the bar, or the grocery store? It's athletic. In fact, when it comes to amazing non-alcoholic beer, there's no question. It's athletic. Ask for it and find out. Go to askforathletic.com to find your closest retailer today. Near Beer.
It's time to recharge, reconnect, and rediscover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. And with your resort favorites back in action, there's all of the excitement and comfort you love with the peace of mind you can depend on. So whenever you're ready for a little rest, a little relaxation, and a lot of fun, we'll be here. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino today.
This is USC football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Your destination for LA sports. Fight on!
Whether it's before, after, or during the game, stop by Lazy Dog Restaurants at LA Live for handcrafted, made-from-scratch meals. LazyDogRestaurants.com.
42-20, the final score. Trojans over the Scarlet Knights at the Coliseum. Welcome back to Trojans Wrap-Up, presented by Modelo. Sua Cravens and Jason Schwartz with you here, late night, early morning. About to take your calls in a little bit, 866-961-ESPN. That's 866-961-3776. But time to listen to how it all sounded over at the Coliseum tonight. We got a lot of highlights tonight. We're going to play them all for you and hear how it all sounded. Trojans really took control early. They scored a touchdown on every drive in that first half, and started the first drive. It was Woody Marks who finished it off with a 1-yard score.
Moss fakes the handoff, throws. Mekhi Lemon, there he goes again. 20, 15, 10, 5. That's another touchdown for USC. Touchdown, Mekhi Lemon. And the Trojans have now opened it up to a 3-score lead.
Well, I guess Mekhi and Woody
jumped ahead.
No, hey, Mekhi ate today. I was just foreshadowing that Mekhi might be the player of the game because I don't think Jordan should win, but that's just how I feel.
We'll definitely let you air those grievances. We got plenty of time tonight. Do we have the first Woody? All right, let's go back and listen to how that first Woody Marks touchdown sounded.
Snap back, handoff, Marks. He's in. Touchdown, USC, Woody Marks. So it took a couple extra plays. Instead of 8 plays, it's 10 plays and 77 yards. Drive took about 5 minutes on the clock, and a pretty productive first drive of the game. I'd like to see that.
Give it to your bell cow. When you're that close to the end zone, the one thing Pete Carroll needed to know, just hand it off, man. And that's what we did today. Just hand it off.
Next highlight, not a score, but, SC has been kind of missing that big play spark on special teams, and Mekhi Lemon gave it to him tonight early on.
Lemon returned one from the goal line. Will he again from a yard deep? You bet he will. Here he comes up the middle, then scoots it out to the left side, 25-30. He's at the 35-40, now the 50-yard line. Running down the left side to the 30, cuts it back in at the 25, tackled from behind, all the way down to the Rutgers 21-yard line. A 79-yard kickoff return for Mekhi Lemon, and the Trojans are knocking on the door just like that. How do you do?
And an interesting last-minute swap of returners. Used to seeing Zach back there, but Mekhi gets back there. And he did it a little bit last year, but he got back there and took full advantage of his opportunities and takes one back for 80 yards. So.
And as Pete said, they were knocking on the door, and once again, it was Woody Marks who got through that door and got into the end zone.
Marks to the left side of Moss. Tight end McCree to that near side, that far side as well. The handoff to Marks. Into the line, hits a couple of defenders, but takes him with him into the end zone for a touchdown, USC. Woody Marks with his second touchdown of the night, and the Trojans with the extra point. If it were good, we'll lead 14-3.
I'm not mad at these Jamal Williams-esque touchdowns for Woody, getting the hands off at 1 and 2 yards and getting in, because I feel like all year long he's been running down the field, and then we throw it on the goal line and give his touchdown away. So I'm glad he's getting a collect.
Definitely. Well, there were plenty of opportunities for the scores to go around tonight, and the third one came on Miller Moss's first touchdown pass of the night, this one to Kyle Ford.
Back to pass Moss, throws, coming across, it's Ford again. He's at the 10, gets away at the 5, jumps into the end zone, touchdown USC, Kyle Ford, he can fly. (21-3) Trojans. Now, you get a big lead, now foot on neck.
Kyle was getting that yak today, that yards after catch. He was making the best of his opportunities because I think he knew they were going to be limited. Still no excuse for him dodging me on the golf course.
Woody Marks got in for a third time. This one not on the doorstep. He had to go 22 yards, but put it in the end zone for his third and final touchdown of the first half.
Moss will hand off to Woody Marks. Dances inside, outside, 15, 10, 5. Well, they scored early, all right. Woody Marks with his third rushing touchdown of the night. 22 yards. Trojans up now 27, maybe 28-9. And with just under 2 minutes to play in the half, let's see how they play this thing defensively.
Hat trick before the half is crazy. I will give you that. I'm surprised that there's not that many people who've scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, we were talking about it at halftime. I was talking with Jordan. He mentioned the fact that 4 touchdowns is the USC record. It's been done plenty of times. I think he said the last one to do it was Ronald Jones. Thought Woody might have had a chance tonight, but he had to settle for 3. A nice night nonetheless. Trojans, well, things got a little interesting at the start of the second half. Rutgers actually made it a one-possession game. It was 28-20. But USC would not allow another point from that point forward. And Miller Moss and Mekhi Lemon hooked up for a long 70-yard pass.
Woody Marks, the fake to him. Moss, shoulder fake, throws over the middle. That's complete. 40, 50. This is Mekhi Lemon, 40. Comes back against the grain, cuts it across the field to the 30, 20. He's at the 15, the 10, 5, and out of bounds inside the 5. The 4-yard line. Mekhi Lemon has been the star of the game tonight. 79-yard kickoff return that set the Trojans up. And this one, a long pass reception, gives the Trojans a first and goal. The answer that they needed. How do you do?
And that's the 5-star production I think people have been waiting to see out of Mekhi. And he's shown flashes of it last year, especially in the bowl game. But now I think he's coming into his own.
I mean, couldn't help but think of Reggie Bush seeing Mekhi go from one side of the field all the way to the other. I loved Sean Cody. Sean said to him after when they were interviewing him, he said, "You got to get in the end zone on that."
Yeah,
I was like, "You sound like Sue
Unhitch the trailer, man.
Like
Get those knees up, dog."
Miller Moss though would be the one to get it in the end zone this time with his legs.
Tight end strong right, McKee. You've also got Eldridge left side. It'll be Moss who fakes, keeps, and scores a touchdown, Miller Moss. So it gives the Trojans a little breathing room there. Miller Moss with a rushing touchdown. That's his second such of the season. Everybody bit on Woody, and why not? And he was able to head around the left side, and nobody was there. Nobody was close.
And that play works because nobody on defense is expecting Miller to pull the ball. They expect him to hand it off to Woody and, not be a mobile quarterback. So it's nice to see Miller, playing the contrary every now and then.
Last highlight for you, and this one maybe saving the best for last. Miller Moss connecting with Mekhi Lemon, and this time Mekhi did get into the end zone.
Moss fakes the handoff, throws. Makai Lemon, there he goes again. 20, 15, 10, 5. That's another touchdown for USC. Touchdown, Makai Lemon. And the Trojans have now opened it up to a 3-score lead.
Yep, as I said, I think Makai should be the player of the game. I don't think Jordan won, and he shouldn't even complain or ask and inquire to see if he did. Makai clearly was the player of the game.
Who was Jordan's pick?
Woody Marks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And was your pick Makai?
No, it's not.
Did anyone pick Makai?
Keely picked QJ.
If no one picked Makai, then Woody's obviously gonna right. I mean, I'm saying they picked.
Is
from,
it the Jason and Jordan post game show, or is it Sua and Jason and Sua?
You know you're my boy, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just speaking the facts here, right? Like, you only pick from the players you guys pick.
Wow. This is
a
a side of you that's just wow. I've never seen it. Caught off guard, I guess.
I'm just speaking the rules.
You're
of
on
the game.
Jordan's side.
I don't get to be part of the game, so I would have picked Makai for sure. I'm hearing no one picked Makai, so Makai can't win it. Someone's got to. It's probably going to be Woody. Sorry.
Hindsight 2020.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry to break the tough news to you. Anyway, those are the highlights.
Yeah, I'm glad those are over with. The Dodgers win, and you turn into this different person. It's crazy.
Okay.
It's crazy.
We'll talk about that during the commercial break, which we're about to get to. But first, USC fans want the inside scoop on this game and all things Trojans. Be sure to sign up for the 3 Torches presented by Smart and Final. It's a free newsletter that'll hit your email inbox 3 times a week with game info, player insights, and more. Go to usctrojans.com/3 Torches and sign up. All right, just getting started here. We listened to all the highlights. Now time to get to your phone calls. We'll do that when we come back next. Trojans beat Rutgers 42-20 tonight at the Coliseum. 866-961-3776 is the number to call. 866-961-ESPN. Back in a moment on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
We're not just the Trojans, we're your Trojans. Coach Lincoln Riley here to let you know how to customize your Wells Fargo debit card or open an account today and show your Trojan pride with every purchase. Get started at wellsfargo.com/Trojans. Wells Fargo is proud to be the official retail bank of USC Athletics.
Copyright 2024 Wells Fargo Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
At Audi, what drives you matters. But what you're driving towards matters more. The new fully electric Audi Q8 e-tron. How we get there matters.
Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your Southern California Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today. Or visit SoCalAudiDealers.com for more information.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC! Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 with the tax benefits of a retirement account. That's right, invest in crypto with the tax advantages of an IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit iTrustCapital.com/USC to start investing today. The official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. Taxes and conditions may apply. Fees apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
If your day sounds like
we need the report ASAP,
you deserve Modelo. If you've persevered through, you deserve this rich golden lager with a crisp but refreshing taste. Or if you overcame,
2 more reps, 2 more.
you deserve this ice cold reward. Modelo, the Remarkable Fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
You're listening to USC Football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN. Fight on.
Hey, Trojan fans, celebrate every Trojan win and enjoy the sweet taste of victory with a free donut at the Ralph's Day after the win. Download your digital coupon from the Ralph's app to score your free donut at any Los Angeles area Ralph's store.
Coming in with the I Love LA. Let's go. Big night for LA sports. Trojans get the dub. USC 42, Rutgers 20. Dodgers obviously the walk-off grand slam. Freddie Freeman. Lakers get the win. And, I want to tell you, are you superstitious at all, Sua?
Yes.
Yeah?
I am very superstitious.
What's something...
My daughter knocked some salt over at the breakfast table the other day, had to throw some over the shoulder. That's superstitious.
What about sports, like when you play or when you watch, like...
When I was in high school, before a game, I would not, that whole day on Friday, you couldn't shake my right hand.
Okay.
I wouldn't shake anybody's right hand.
I got this, for those of you watching on the YouTube stream right here, I got this 1988 World Series championship cap on right now. I wasn't wearing this hat during the entire game. Literally, Dodgers are down 1.
And you put
bottom
it
of the 10th.
I'm
like, I gotta bring these 88.
Oh,
you can ask Parker Bell, our boy Parker Bell over here. We were watching the game together here. And I was like, I gotta put this hat on, get those 88 vibes.
Parker
and the
doesn't
Kirk Gibson
even know
walk
how
off.
he's getting home tonight, bro. I'm not asking Parker anything.
Well, man, what a moment. So I guess I'm not taking this hat off for the rest of the week.
Well,
showering and
don't
put this
wash
thing?
it. Don't do anything. Like, you just gotta rock it every game now. If they win next game, cause you wore that hat, I'll be bought in.
I'll tell you what, man. If there is a Game 7 of the World Series, we are SC Washington next week 4:30 on Saturday. Game 7 of the World Series would be at 5:00.
I mean,
Another
we can't
big night.
skip out. We can't skip.
I'm not skipping. Do you want to be here by yourself?
No, I'm just saying, if you want to, I want to be able to encourage that opportunity for you. And me and Matt will talk behind closed doors, and I'll be like, hey, man, Jason wasn't here. I did the shows. I read all the reads. I spoke to all the callers.
See, back in the day, maybe you could have covered for me. You could have done like an impression of me. But now we're streaming on YouTube, and so they get a look inside the studio.
I think I would be just enough. I think it'll work, bro. Go enjoy
Is
the
that
game.
All you want? Just enough? That's good enough for you? Just enough?
At 12:52 in the morning, just enough is just fine.
That's true. All right. We'll get to some calls here. 866-961-3776 is our number. And, of course, you know who we're talking to. First up late tonight, early this morning, whatever you want to call it, we got Helen of Troy. Helen, your Trojans back in the win column. How you feeling?
Well, I feel better, but we just got to keep on working.
I'm telling you, we wore you down, Helen. We wore you down with all these losses. Now you're not. Now it's woe is me.
Yeah, but Washington, Nebraska, and UCLA and Notre Dame are not Rutgers, so
this is true. These are facts.
These are facts. I can't argue there.
And Miller, he was confident and exacting in his passes. It was nice to see Miller time back tonight. And our career high for Makai Lemon, I think he was the game the leader of the game.
Great minds think alike.
Today. Yes, well, of course. Of course, Sue, your defense. I'm a defense girl.
Yeah.
Okay?
I also grew up a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, so just throw that out there.
What? Why?
Okay.
I had a black and yellow blanket somebody bought me for Christmas, and I liked the colors, and I saw, like, Maddox throwing the ball to Plaxico Burress, and I was like, yeah.
Maddox got you to be a Steelers fan?
Bro, I'm just telling you the dudes that were on the team when I became... You know what, Helen? Sorry. My co-host, he likes to distract people. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you. I'm still a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Today, Kyle Ford thought he was running the hurdles, not playing football. And Woody Mark, another 100 yards. Can't beat that, and I'm glad that he got some touchdowns in there because he always used to run it down, and then somebody got the TD and kind of, froze him out after he did all the work. And then you had Quinton and Zachariah and Deuce. They all came to play. It was nice to see all the guys come into play. We had 5 sacks, 6 rushes, and every time that's done, we get the offense back on the field to score again. I do not know why we do not do this more often. We didn't do it once in the first half. Very frustrating. I was saying, oh, my God, Bart, the same thing's going to happen. That's my husband. And then
I think that's the first shout he's ever gotten, Helen.
Yeah, I shout for him all. We've been married 53 years.
Hey, you wifed up 53 years. The first shout out, Helen?
Well, I called him out before. He puts up with me. I think he liked me in college because I liked college football.
Oh yeah, he knew you were a keeper.
Okay.
He knew you were a keeper.
And
Does he
also,
watch the games with you?
Oh yes, most definitely. So.
Well, hey,
it's a team.
Tell him to feel free to give us a call. We'd love to talk to him one of these days.
Right here. He said he shook his head and said, "No, no, no. We don't make adjustments for repeated successful plays. I'm so sick of that. When they see that they're going to do the same play, why don't we do something? Why don't we change up our defense? Why don't we change up the O-line? I don't know. Why do we let these make it over and over again? It makes me crazy. Please, 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 let's plant quarterbacks for the rest of the season so that they can grow roots." It really felt good to win decisively again, but like I said, our next opponents are not Rutgers, so we have to get back to work and beat the crap out of those Huskies. Maybe we can give them some steak that has some, that's laced to slow them down.
Oh, Jesus.
I was with you up until that part, Helen.
Whoa.
Helen, do you call the Steelers call-in show after their games?
No, I don't think I didn't know
I heard
they
someone
had
laughing
that.
in the
Was
back.
that-
How are you feeling about
they
Russell
really
Wilson?
wasn't. Well, I haven't. I'm more of a college football person, and I did like the Steelers, but I don't really watch NFL because you know why? College football players play with passion and desire.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get into the NFL, like, for example, they tackle. I love the Steelers. They always tackle. And, our tackling was pretty good today. And they, will sack somebody or they do a play. And then they lay there like, oh, my God, I got to get up and do this again. And I want to say, we're paying you $20 million. Pick up your ass and go back to work. So I just quit watching because my husband says, don't say it. And I said, okay, I'm not watching. I only watch kind of like some games, but most of the time I don't watch it anymore because they don't have the passion. And I'd rather watch all college football, not just USC, but other teams that are doing well. And because we have a passion, it's like it's like something inside of you that you just have to do. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well, speaking about passion in the state of Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh Panthers got a nice win over Syracuse and Kyle McCord just in blowout fashion with Larry Fitzgerald on the field.
Did I see this right? He threw 3 pick sixes?
3 pick sixes, and 2 of them weren't his fault, though. 2 of them were like deflection, getting hit, and then,
When it rains, it pours. My God.
It was storming.
I saw that little stat. That's a tough night.
Syracuse had 1 loss going into that game.
Hey, Helen, thanks so much for hanging out with us late, and congrats on a win tonight for the Trojans and a happier week ahead for you, and we're with you on beating the Huskies next week.
Yep.
Maybe not on lacing, not on the lacing mistakes or whatever, but everything up to that point, we're with you.
Look what the season's doing.
There, so you don't have to worry.
Look what the season's doing to Helen. She's ready to do anything for a dove.
All right, Helen. We'll talk to you next week. Helen, I thought her mood picked up as the call went along, but when she first got on there, I mean, we've talked about this a few times this week. Just how sad Helen sounded last week, and
man, we've broken her heart. Like look at what we've done to her. She's suggesting we lace doggy treats, dog. Like, come on, man, we got to do better. The season is driving everybody insane. We got to do better. Today was a step in the right direction.
All right, well, appreciate Helen staying up with us and hanging out. Before we get to anything else, let's pause 10 seconds here for stations to identify themselves all across the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Hey, it's Mace, and this is USC football back where it belongs on 710 ESPN. KSPN Los Angeles, a good Karma Brands radio station. Fight on!
USC fans, you getting hungry? It's always a good idea to order with Postmates. They have some of the best restaurants in town and are the only delivery app that drops the delivery fee and service fee on all eligible orders over $50. Terms apply. See app for details. Let's take a break. Trojans beat Rutgers 42-20. We'll get to more of your phone calls when we come back. 866-961-ESPN, 866-961-3776. Give us a call. Still want to hear from someone who went to the World Series and then hit the Coliseum for the end of the USC game. I know you're out there, so give us a call and let us know if you did. We'll be back with more Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo next on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
USC Football and Children's Hospital Los Angeles continue to support the pediatric needs of our community. For over 120 years, CHLA has been at the forefront of providing exceptional medical care for children across California. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as the #1 children's hospital in California, CHLA has consistently ranked among the top national hospitals and has been on the honor roll of best children's hospitals since its inception. Whether it's routine care or life-saving treatment, families trust CHLA for its world-class pediatric care. To learn more, visit chla.org today.
Hi, it's Hannah, and welcome to the HannahCast. Today, Piggy Bank's gonna fuel our episode with questions about Arco rewards. Yep, earn up to $7 in rewards at sign-up. And 5 cents on every gallon. Sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. All this savings talk making you hungry? Here you go. Learn how to earn at arcorewards.com.
Offer valid until October 31st, 2024. By entering your phone number, you're agreeing to receive recurring automated informational and marketing SMS, MMS messages from Marathon. Consent not required for purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
USC Trojan fans, Smart Stop Self Storage is ready for game day. Smart Stop Self Storage is committed to making the self-storage experience easy and hassle-free for all Trojan fans. Whether you're storing your Trojans tailgate gear, need temporary storage while moving to a new home, or need a storage solution for your business, we're here for you with convenient locations throughout Southern California. Smart Stop Self Storage, the smarter way to store. Visit smartstop.com to reserve your space today. Fight on. Fight on.
Hey, Trojan fans, celebrate every Trojan win and enjoy the sweet taste of victory with a free donut at Ralph's the day after the win. Download your digital coupon from the Ralph's app to score your free donut at any Los Angeles area Ralph's store. It's our way of saying thanks. One free donut per customer with digital coupon, available the day after each Trojan victory while supplies last. Ralph's, fresh for everyone, and proud partner of USC Athletics. Fight on.
You're listening to USC Football on the home of the Trojans, 710 ESPN. Fight on.
Let's bang, Cali, we bang. Let's bang. Dodger just won, we bang. Yee.
Sue Cravens, ladies and gentlemen. Sue Cravens, Jason Schwartz with you on Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. Modelo, the fighting spirit of the USC Trojans. USC 42-20 win over Rutgers at the Coliseum tonight. Trojans 4-4, 2-4 in conference play. A date with Washington next week up in Seattle. A 4:30 kick. And, look, Helen said it, Sue. This game obviously was must win for SC. You gotta beat Rutgers when they come to town. You got to defend your home field. But here we are. We're 2/3 of the way done with the regular season. 4 games left. Trojans need 2 wins to become bowl eligible, and it's a tough schedule. I mean, Washington might be down this year, but never easy to go up to Seattle and win. It never was in the Pac-12. I'm assuming same is going to happen in the Big Ten, and then Notre Dame, Nebraska, UCLA.
I think we definitely are going to be bowl eligible. I think we smacked UCLA out the water, but they'll play us hard because that's the crosstown rivalry.
But then you need another win on the schedule.
I think that win comes next week. I think Washington is definitely down. They'll play hard because they're a West Coast team, and Washington's a bit of a USC rival too. So that'll be interesting to see.
I mean, they're going to want to beat us for sure. And I mean,
Nebraska, Notre Dame are toss-ups now.
I know SC can beat Washington. I just obviously we've struggled on the road this year. I mean, is Washington better than Maryland? Is Washington better than Minnesota?
I don't know. They're but it's going to be raining. It's a away game. That crowd gets loud, and they'll definitely be sellout crowd just because USC's coming into town. So it's going to be tough, but I think USC's good enough. Got the high-powered offense that Washington does not have to pull away. And, again, we'll beat the Teddy Bears.
It's an underrated experience up there. at Washington
It's nice.
to be at a game there. That stadium, Husky Stadium, and they did the renovations and stuff about 10 years ago, maybe less than that.
Ooh, it's going to be cold, too, right by the water.
Yeah.
It's gonna,
the sailgating.
But what's it you? Carmageddon now sailgating? Is that what they call
That's
it?
a thing, yeah.
Oh,
with all the boats out there. And
they
people
call it sailgating?
Sailgating, yeah.
I mean, I just found out you climb mountains for a living, so you know a lot more than I would.
Do you pay attention ever when we talk?
I have your IG page muted, so I don't know anything about you.
866-961-ESPN, 866-961-3776 is our number. Let's get to our next caller. We got Pam in Temple City. We got the Hall of Fame of callers tonight.
Yeah.
Pam in Temple City, welcome to Trojans Wrap-Up.
Oh, thanks a lot, you guys. Thank you. And I just have to say, I like that lemonade. I mean, that Mackay really helped us a lot tonight. And I just wonder what you guys thought of, because I'm living in the now. I'm not going to worry about what's going to happen. I just am appreciating this win and enjoying it. And I wonder what you guys think about whether anything had to do with the fact that it was 11 o'clock for Rutgers, or whether they were that bad, or whether we made improvements, or what is your take on it?
Well, I've played on the East Coast, late East Coast game, being on the West Coast, and I've played, vice versa, coming from the East Coast, get into a West Coast time zone. And I just think that once, you get on the field and your adrenaline starts running, I don't think that really matters as much as scientists would beg to differ, and especially sleep scientists that'll say, no, you need to have a certain schedule. I get all that. But when you get on the field, it's time to go. They also, Pam, it's Rutgers. So, they're down. They've had a lot of injuries. Their offense and defense was decimated. And this is a struggling team that just lost to UCLA last week. So,
But they almost beat them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
They only lost by 2 points, right? So that was interesting. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed listening to you guys, you two bantering back and forth. That's my entertainment. And I just really appreciate having you guys to enjoy this with.
Yeah, well, thanks, Pam, and we appreciate you hanging out with us and staying up late with us. And I echo, I think what Sua said. I mean, obviously, USC they were 2 touchdown favorites in this one. I think 14 was the spread or thereabouts. And I don't know what happens if SC is going across the country to play at Rutgers in this one. I think UCLA, right? When they won that game,
yep.
Yeah, they went across the country and won that game by 3. So who knows? Obviously, home field advantage, especially when you're going across the country for college football, it's gonna make a difference. So who knows what happens if this game is played on the East Coast? But it kind of reminds me of the Utah State game a little bit, right? And USC expected to win, and I remember we were talking about that one on the post game after USC really handled Utah State quite easily, and we talked about. I mean, it's like a work day, all business. Like,
it is what it is. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta get the job done. And obviously I think SC was expected to do what they did tonight to Rutgers and got the job done. So no big surprises there. All right, Pam, thanks so much for the call. The efficiency on offense too was nice tonight, right? I mean, you come out in the first half, and get some explosive plays. Good to see Mackay Lemon take that kickoff return back, because that's been something that's been missing this year. And but to score a touchdown on all of your drives in that first half, especially on a short week, coming off of some of the negativity from last week, that's a nice response.
Yeah, and I actually expected this Rutgers defense to put up a little bit more of a fight. They actually have a pretty good scoring defense, even though they've given up a lot of points in the last 3 weeks now combined. I just expected more fight out of them, and I expected their running game to be a little more potent, and they just seem to be real flat. And I don't know if they're tucking it in for the rest of the year. I'm sure Schiano doesn't have that in his plans, but it just seems like a Rutgers team that didn't have that fight. And maybe they are fatigued, and maybe they're tired from playing UCLA to the last snap or last whistle last week, but just didn't seem like
seemed to have a little more fight in the second half. I mean, obviously they got some stops. We saw Miller Moss punt in this one.
He actually put it inside the 20 too.
Yeah, and Rutgers made it a one-possession game at one point.
Yeah, but I think that's more a us thing. That's more of us showing, like, again, we don't know, or we're working on trying to learn how to finish and struggling to be consistent and put teams away and, put your foot on their throat and just, get the game over with. So just more things we got to work on, but we got the dub, so that's all that matters.
Trojan fans, introducing Celaya Tequila, brought to you by USC football legends Matt and Ryan Khalil. Celebrate your story with a homegrown spirit, Celaya Tequila. 866-961-ESPN, 866-961-3776. That's our number. Give us a call here. Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo as the Trojans beat Rutgers 42-20 tonight at the Coliseum. We'll take another break. More Trojans Wrap-Up when we come back on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Welcome to the Postmates Wellness Retreat. Let's start by breathing. Phase in, phase out. Picture a big, juicy burger with melted cheese on a toasted brioche bun. And it's all free of fees. Now let's make that vision a reality.
Go fee-free with Postmates. No delivery fee or service fee on eligible orders over $50. Offer terms and exclusions apply. See app for details.
Love staying ahead of the game with the latest tech? Meet Helium Mobile, the first phone carrier powered by the people. Experience coverage from the nation's largest 5G network and a network built by people like you. For just $20 a month, get unlimited talk, text, and data. Plus, earn crypto for contributing to the network, which you can use to pay your phone plan. Whether you're a USC Trojans fan, student, employee, or just trying to save a buck on your phone bill, Helium Mobile is for you. Make the switch today at HelloHelium.com. Fight on.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC! Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 with the tax benefits of a retirement account. That's right, invest in crypto with the tax advantages of an IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit iTrustCapital.com/USC to start investing today. The official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. Taxes and conditions may apply. These apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
Hi, it's Hannah, and welcome to the HannahCast. Today, Piggy Bank's gonna fuel our episode with questions about Argo rewards. Yep, earn up to $5 in rewards at sign up. And 5 cents on every gallon. Sounds pretty sensible, if you ask me. Oh, all this savings talk making you hungry? Here you go. Learn how to earn at arcorewards.com.
By entering your phone number, you're agreeing to receive recurring automated informational and marketing SMS, MMS messages from Marathon. Consent not required for purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Introducing Stone Fight On Pale Ale, with a balanced blend of hops and a deep golden color as vibrant as the Southern California sunshine. Stone Fight On Pale Ale is brewed to be the perfect companion for the beach, the tailgate, or cheering on the Trojans. Stone Fight On Pale Ale is best enjoyed by holding a can in one hand and raising a V for victory with the other. Find Stone Fight On Pale Ale near you at find.stonebrewing.com. That's find.stonebrewing.com. Stone Brewing is a proud partner of USC Athletics.
Looking for the play of the day? That's easy. Fight on to victory with USC and fly on faster with ONT, the fastest and easiest airport experience in SoCal. Not to mention, Ontario International Airport has over 70 nonstop flights to more than 20 major destinations with less traffic coming in and out. In other words, getting here is a breeze, and so is following our Trojans anywhere the season takes them. Because let's be honest, faster is always better when it comes to your airport. Start planning your next journey today at SoCalSoEasy.com.
You're listening to USC football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN. Fight on.
Love everything else. Win, 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 win.
Welcome back to Trojans Wrap-Up presented by Modelo. Trojans do win tonight. They beat Rutgers 42-20. USC evens up the record at 4-4, 2/3 of the way through the season. And they got a date in Seattle with Washington next weekend, next Saturday, 4:30 in rainy Seattle. It's going to be November, right? Next Saturday, yeah, November 2nd.
I feel like ever since I had kids, like the years are just flying by. I'm about to be 30. This is disgusting. What's happening? My knees hurt. I grunt when I get up too fast.
These seasons do fly by. Like I still feel like the season just started. I still feel like we're doing our first shows of the season, and then here we are. Last month of the regular season coming up.
My favorite time of the year. Spring is coming.
Over?
When it's over, I get to
swing
coming. My clubs.
It's not even winter yet.
Bro, but in California, January is basically spring.
Well, the whole year is basically
but
summer.
I can't swing my golf clubs during the football season because we're always working on the weekends. So I can't go to lessons.
You don't swing your golf clubs during the week?
Once a week, bro. That's like nothing. I'm getting real bad. Real rusty.
Unlike you, I should mute you on Instagram, but I haven't yet. But I see you at the range like every single day. Come on,
that's a lie.
Every single day.
We are lying on television.
Every single day.
Wow.
Mute right now.
Wow. Okay.
42-20, the final score today at the Coliseum. Sua Cravens, Jason Schwartz with you. 866-961-3776 is our number, and so we're getting to we're
energy to argue with
we're
you.
Keeping it going with our Hall of Fame callers tonight. We got Mitch out in New Jersey. Mitch from the land of Rutgers. How you doing tonight? Morning. Good morning.
How we doing?
Are you Mitch? Have you slept?
On and off. This is crazy. It is crazy.
This is
You're
crazy.
telling us.
This is crazy. It's 4:17 in the morning.
Yeah, it's almost 4:30. I must be a farmer, you know. That's my in-laws. I don't want to do that work. I worked enough. They could have moved this game to tomorrow with all the scheduling. I guess LA's up 3-0, right? I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm sure my Clippers will find a way to lose today.
When is Kawhi gonna play? Like, this is what I'm confused about. When is Kawhi coming back?
Mitch, you're a Clippers fan?
I'm a Clippers fan.
Mitch, what is your connection to the Clippers, to SC? Like, you're out in New Jersey repping for all these LA teams.
You're definitely the black sheep of your friend group.
Definitely. Everybody looks at me and goes, come on, you're from Staten Island, New York.
And he's from Staten Island.
Do you at least watch Impractical Jokers?
I don't know what Impractical Jokers
Oh, my gosh. Oh, you don't know what Impractical Jokers is?
Yeah, I know what Impractical Jokers
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I didn't do that. I didn't do that to people.
So Mitch, you're from Staten Island. What's your connection to SC and to the Clippers? And are you you have other LA sports teams?
Dodgers, Steve Garvey. Not that I'm going to vote for him, or I can't anyway. With USC, Vince Evans, any running back, but you know who? Marcus Allen, Charles Wright. Richie Bell.
Who, Lindell?
Those are my favorites. All right. No, I don't blame you. And Bob McAdoo with the Clippers. I mean, the Lakers always. I still don't understand to this day, how did Boston and the Lakers get Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, since they were pretty much winning almost every year, good years. But they must have made some finagle trades.
Well, we can discredit a lot of those Boston rings because, it was probably like 7 teams in the league when Boston won like 12 of those chips, and half of the guys were working at the post office. So, I don't really credit half of those or acknowledge half of those Boston championships. No disrespect to the Celtics reigning champs.
And they don't give Will Chamberlain that credit.
They're taking that as disrespect.
Will Chamberlain, they always talk about Michael Jordan. I think LeBron is better than Michael Jordan. But
Facts.
I like to see how they went with the running backs. Marion Peterson, I got his name wrong. Byron Jackson, we're going to be here in the next year. By next year, I'm sure, because Mark says they're going to the next level. I wish they had let Maya throw the ball. And you got to say, today was the coming out, and he did well last week too. But Micaiah Lemon, I like his game. I think he's been pretty good.
Would you say that Micaiah Lemon was the player of the game today?
Well, he kind of came out. I saw he got over 100 yards. He only caught 4 balls, but
Hey, your words, not mine. Micaiah Lemon.
What
that's
are
3
you
for
trying
3.
to prove? You did not pick Micaiah Lemon.
So you are defending Jordan.
But
So
no
you
one
are
picked
defending
Micaiah
Jordan.
Lemon.
My goodness.
Like no one picked him. So what's your argument here?
What are you? Does Jordan getting you tickets to Game 7? Is that why you preface
this
this
has
whole
nothing to do
thing?
with Jordan. Jordan's a Yankees fan. I'm not defending him tonight.
Lord. I'm just saying.
You're
everybody's in agreement that Jordan
you're
shouldn't
yelling
win.
at
that Jordan shouldn't win. Everybody's in agreement of that.
Your old man, get off my lawning this thing right now. You're beating a dead horse. No one picked him.
Listen, I just don't think.
Sorry, Mitch. We don't want you to be here while we fight. We'll let you keep going.
No, I'm just saying it was a great game. Okay, I know there's only 4 games left, 5. I hope they get a bowl, but it's going to be an early one in December, unfortunately. Someone was telling me a pinstripe. They've been playing Yankee Stadium, which I hate to make adventures up there.
Yeah, did you say you would make a trip? Would you get there?
I don't want to go myself. I have to go around up some, on the black sheep, so they'll give me a hard time.
All right.
As long as it's not the Holiday Bowl again. I feel like we're in the Holiday Bowl every single year. I was in the Holiday Bowl twice.
You're too good for the Holiday Bowl?
Yes.
You'd rather
I was
play
in
in
it
the
twice.
LA Bowl?
I don't want to be in the LA Bowl either. For some reason, California, outside of the Rose Bowl, doesn't put on the best bowl game.
Yeah.
It's just not celebrated. Like some of those bowl games in the South, the ones that don't even matter. Like, give us that Bahamas Bowl. I would absolutely love to go to the Bahamas for the bowl game. That one's early too, like early in December. We can knock that out, be back for Christmas, come back with a tan, opening gifts with a tan. That'd be a blessing.
Mitch, anything else? Are you ready to get to sleep?
Well, I say, and I assume we did well with the sacks. Would you say the defensive line played much better? I know we're thin there too.
Yeah, we're still looking for our first sack from the D-line. Still don't have a sack from the D-line, but we did get more pressure on the quarterback.
Gavin Meyer got a sack tonight.
Did they count it?
It's in the stat sheet.
They counted
We got
it?
sacks for Gavin Meyer, Zion Branch, Cameron Fountain,
Remember, that's what Sean was saying that he wants reviewed.
and Sam Green.
Maybe we did get it.
The box score I'm looking at says Gavin Meyer, 4 sacks for SC tonight.
Okay, so USC.
How did Helen not mention that? She's always talking about getting to the quarterback.
Don't be talking crazy. She's gonna call
She
back
is
in.
gonna call back. Anyway, Mitch, hey man, good luck. Good luck getting some rest. I want to hear like a rooster in the background, like crowing. Mitch on the farm. All right, Mitch. Thanks for hanging out with us and staying up or waking up.
What city exactly is Mitch in New Jersey? Dang, I should have asked him when he was on.
I don't know. He'll let us know next time. All right, thanks, Mitch, as always, for the call. SC 42, Rutgers 20, our final score tonight. Yeah. How about Easton Mascarenas-Arnold? 11 tackles tonight.
I think
to
he's
lead the
averaging
team.
double-digit tackles a game.
Yeah, it's been a few weeks now where
He had 14 against, I think, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, bro, just racking them up out there.
9 tackles for Mason Cobb.
Make sure he gets an ice bath. Get some PT. Let's get the boys in on a mobility day.
I mean, the defense hung tough tonight. Like, they're thin right now. There's a lot of injuries.
Yeah, well, we chose the right week for our entire DB room to be hurt because Rutgers wasn't going to throw the ball. So, if we needed a week off, this was the week.
Yeah.
Hopefully we come back ready to go. It's going to be another physical week in Washington. It's going to be definitely a physical week.
866-961-ESPN, 866-961-3776 is the number to call. Let's get to our next caller. We got John in Pasadena. John, welcome to Trojans Wrap-Up.
Yes, good evening, gentlemen.
Hey,
I'm
John,
sorry
welcome back
about
to the
my
show.
voice. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry about my voice, but I got so excited watching the.
Tell me you were at the Dodger game and the SC game tonight. Tell me you were.
I wanted to tell you that, but I was there because I was watching both USC and the baseball game at the same time. So I'll tell you, I was so excited. I got so excited after that grand slam that I lost my voice tonight. And I'm really struggling with my voice. But I had 3 items for you guys. One is that I wasn't going to call anyway tonight because I've been so exasperated by USC's play, of course. And I thought that the USC Hex had fallen over the Dodgers because it looked like there was no way the Dodgers could win this game tonight. And so I was so inspired when I saw the Dodgers pull it out. I thought, well, maybe the USC Hex hasn't affected everything. So I felt very good about that. But the 2 other things I wanted to mention is I was very happy to see Miller Moss take that ball and run it in for the touchdown. I mean, we know he's not a runner. The last thing I want is for him to be injured. But on the other hand, I really think there's value when you show something that the other team and coaches haven't seen before. Now they've got another thing to worry about. And Miller Moss is a threat. You know, he can make the right decisions, find the right spot. And if he has to go down with a slide because he's going to be slaughtered trying to get to the end zone, fine, just do it. But just the fact that it's a threat, I think, is a valuable thing for a team to have. Now, the other thing is about our season. I've been so depressed now that we lost the chance to play for the national title, all of that stuff. But here it is. We are in a place where we could win 8 games. We could qualify for a reasonable bowl. You know, it's not going to be I don't think it will be the Potato Bowl. We're a marquee name, whether we're in the national title run or not. So I think there's a great bowl game there. The other thing I was reminding myself of is, my God, we've got UCLA and Notre Dame on the schedule. We've got a good game in Washington. Nebraska's a big name themselves.
Yeah, there's definitely good games left. There's definitely intriguing games left for sure.
And I had to remind myself, I mean, I was a USC fan when we went a decade and didn't even beat Notre Dame once. We had the same thing going with UCLA. So there's a huge, rich reward if we can just get it together. And I'm kind of counting on that.
Well, that would be a great way to salvage this season. If we go out on a 4-game win streak, find a way to go 8-4, win a bowl game, go 9-4, this offseason is a completely different mood and chatter behind it. It'd be like that Orgeron effect when he won 5 in a row, and it was like, hey, hold on now, this USC team. So, yeah, I mean, that would be a nice little treat. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Exactly what I think is going to happen. I think this is going to happen. I think the team has learned its lesson, and I think it demonstrated it tonight. We know Rutgers wasn't a top of the line team, but so what? I don't care. I mean, there's a lot to play for here.
All right, John. Well, appreciate the optimism and the positivity, and I think after each SC win this year, right? I mean, there's been a lot of hope and optimism that they'll keep the momentum going, and here we are, final month of the regular season. Let's finish strong. Appreciate it, John. Thanks for the call. 866-961-ESPN, 866-961-3776 is our number. Hey, Trojan fans, fight on and fly on with ONT. Ontario International Airport is a proud sponsor of our USC Trojans. Visit SoCalSoEasy.com to book your journey through ONT today. We are going to take our final break. We got one more segment left. Give us a call and talk to us about this SC win tonight over Rutgers, 42-20, the final score. Sue and I still have to pick our Arco top-tier performances of the game. I know who Sue won't be picking. But we're going to do that, and we're going to get to our last calls when we come back in a moment here on Trojans Wrap-Up, presented by Modelo on the ESPN LA USC Trojans Media Network.
Trojan fans, you may not think of yourself as an athlete, but everyday life is full of athletic feats. You bend, you reach, you lift, you twist until back, neck, or shoulder pain hits, which brings you to a stop. But whether you're an athlete or not, the Joint Chiropractic can help ease your pain and keep you on the active list. Visit thejoint.com today to get your first consultation, exam, and adjustment for just $29. The Joint Chiropractic, the official chiropractor of the USC Trojans.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of USC Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
At Audi, expectations matter. It's why what's standard on every Audi SUV are features that exceed yours. How we get there matters. The Audi family of SUVs. Progress you can feel.
Don't let someone else drive off in the Audi model you've always wanted. Visit your Southern California Audi dealer to get behind the wheel of yours today. Or visit SoCalAudiDealers.com for more information.
Hey, Trojan fans, we've got some big news. USC Credit Union just got even bigger. Now everyone in LA and Orange counties can join the team. Here, you're not just another face in the crowd. You get better rates, bigger savings, and profits that go right back to you. This isn't just banking. It's not-for-profit banking, where you come first. With access to the largest shared banking network nationwide and on-the-go mobile banking, managing your money has never been easier. Ready to join something big? Open your account in minutes at usccreditunion.org, federally insured by the NCUA. Trojan fans, are you ready to fight on? Fruitist Blueberries got your back. All across the gridiron, straight into the end zone, our berries pack flavor and crunch into every bite. Like a tribute to Troy, these berries will keep you cheering from the stands. Get ready for Fruitist Blueberries, the ultimate super fruit snack. Delicious, healthy, and always ready to win. Taste the sweet victory in every bite. Snack smarter, snack Fruitist, because even our berries fight on. Available in stores near you.
USC Trojan fans, Smart Stop Self Storage is ready for game day. Smart Stop Self Storage is committed to making the self-storage experience easy and hassle-free for all Trojan fans. Whether you're storing your Trojans tailgate gear, need temporary storage while moving to a new home, or need a storage solution for your business, we're here for you with convenient locations throughout Southern California. Smart Stop Self Storage, the smarter way to store. Visit smartstop.com to reserve your space today. Fight on. Fight on.
USC Football and Children's Hospital Los Angeles continue to support the pediatric needs of our community. For over 120 years, CHLA has been at the forefront of providing exceptional medical care for children across California. Recognized by U.S. News and World Report as the #1 children's hospital in California, CHLA has consistently ranked among the top national hospitals and has been on the honor roll of best children's hospitals since its inception. Whether it's routine care or life-saving treatment, families trust CHLA for its world-class pediatric care. To learn more, visit chla.org today.
Tommy Trojan is at the 10, the 5, touchdown, USC! Make big plays on the field and in life. With iTrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto 24/7 with the tax benefits of a retirement account. That's right, invest in crypto with the tax advantages of an IRA. iTrust Capital is easy to use and has no sign-up fees. Don't be a Monday morning quarterback. Make big plays now. Visit itrustcapital.com/USC to start investing today. The official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. Taxes and conditions may apply. Fees apply. Cryptocurrencies are a speculative investment.
You're listening to USC Football on the home of the Trojans. 710 ESPN. Fight on.
I've honestly never heard this song in my life, so I can't add to it.
No? Freestyle?
Nah. Producer need to refund me for the studio time.
10 minutes after 1:30, understandable. We're wrapping things up here on Trojans Wrap-Up, presented by Modelo. USC 42, Rutgers 20. One last chance. If you want to give us a call, 866-961-3776. I want to hear from someone who was at both games
That's
tonight.
not happening. And you're beating this dead horse of this double game viewing that didn't happen. And it's not going to happen, okay? So just let it go because you're going on and on about this moot point.
Look at this attitude.
No, because, people are in the comments talking nonsense like it's not 1:30 in the morning. So let me give you the energy that you need, that you're looking for, apparently.
You a little thin-skinned tonight, too?
I just want to go home.
A little thin-skinned
I have a
tonight?
family. I have a family, people.
Are they up waiting for you?
No. My daughters have no clue where I am right now. They probably went to sleep sad because they couldn't get their kisses and prayers from Dada. So thanks, everybody.
Well, hey, guess who's back? Guess who's back?
Hello.
Guess who's back?
Hello.
We put it out there, and of course, we knew we were getting a call back. Helen of Troy is back to help us wrap things up tonight. Helen, what was it that we said that prompted a second phone call? I forget.
You said that I didn't mention the sacks. I not only mentioned the sacks, there was 4.5 of them. I mentioned 6 rushers, and then I said every time that it was done, we get the offense back on the field. And then I also said, please, please, please plant that quarterback. So you can play me back on, my husband says it's on YouTube. I don't know. I don't YouTube.
Yeah, because Jason was in here talking crazy about you when he thought you wasn't going to call back in. And I was like, she going to call because you better have your receipts.
Yeah, I can't go to sleep after these games. I have to, wind down.
Well, where's the baby? Oh, well, never mind. The baby's asleep. Gotta be.
No, I'm not there. That's my grandbaby. I'm not, I have that. They don't live with me. They live in San Diego.
Okay, I got you. Well, bake some sweets or something. Helen, I take you for a woman that when USC wins, you're getting some baked goods in the oven to celebrate.
Nah.
Have you seen like Ray Finkel's mom in Ace Ventura? Bake some cookies, laces out.
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
You've never seen Ace Ventura?
I've seen the movie. I have seen Ace Ventura. I've seen all of the Ace Venturas, actually.
Well, there's only one that matters. That's the one with Ray Finkel. All right, Helen. Well, hey, I'm sorry for misremembering your comment about the sacks, but I do appreciate you calling back to clarify.
Well, I am a Steeler girl, and I live for sacks.
Oh, my
Literally live
goodness.
for sacks.
Oh, my
On the whole
goodness.
game, my husband will tell you, I said, no pressure.
I'm sure your husband will tell us.
Helen, are you trying to make up for all these years of not mentioning your husband with I think just 5 or 6 references tonight. Plus, we heard him laughing in the background. I'm telling you, he's got to get on. You got to get him. You got to get his courage worked up. He's got to get on the phone one of these days this season.
Say hi. He's just waving me off. Just say hi. They don't believe me that you're alive.
Just say hi. This is the night to do it. It's 1:40. There's 10 people listening.
Say hi.
Fight on.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Fight on.
Let's go. Mr. Helen of Troy.
Well, you have a good night. And I'm so proud of the way that you talk about your girls and that you do pray with them every night. That's wonderful. And girls really do need their daddies.
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And I'm going to make sure that my girls grow up with the most love and support that they can possibly get. So much so until they're sick of me. And I think they already are, because my oldest daughter's starting to get a little mean and nudge my face away when I kiss on her. So
No, they'll never get mean. They'll never give up on you. Our daughter's 42, and she's always daddy's girl.
see, I'm doing this so they don't put me in a home when I'm older. So fingers crossed.
Okay. Well, I think that's wonderful the way you talk about your girls.
Well, thank
Yeah,
you.
Sue was a great girl, Dad.
Oh, yeah, trying to get on my good side after sticking up for Jordan for this entire episode.
Thin-skinned, though. Thin-skinned. That's going to be tough, I think, when your girls are older. You're going to have to get a little thicker skin, They're going to be pushing those buttons.
Bro, I'm not dealing with any lectures from you.
Helen, thanks for the call back. Appreciate it. And Mr. Helen of Troy, thanks for your Trojans wrap-up debut. Fight on to you as well.
Okay. Everybody go to bed now. God bless.
Night, Helen. All right. Last segment here. 42-20 win for SC over Rutgers. Time for Sua and I to name our Arco top-tier performances of the game. Sua, you want to start? Who would you pick tonight, by the way? Did you say you picked Quentin Joyner?
No, I picked Jamil Muhammad, and he did not get a sack. So, and Helen loves those. So
She lives for sacks.
She lives for the sacks, and Jamil Muhammad did not get that for me today.
Okay, nice accent. Who's your Arco top-tier player of the game?
Just pronouncing the name as you're supposed to say it. Makai Lemon, did you not get the memo? It's clear as day. And I'm not going to stand for a stolen player of the game award like the election was almost stolen from us 3 years ago. 4 years ago? 3 years ago.
What are you talking about?
It's late, bro.
What?
It's late. Jordan didn't win. That's all I know.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna go shocker here. I'm gonna go with Woody Marks. 15 carries, 94 yards, 3 touchdowns.
I knew
on
it.
top of 15 carries. On top of 15 carries, he led the team in catches tonight. 5 receptions for Woody, 48 yards receiving. So, hey, man, the numbers don't lie.
You're a sick person.
The numbers don't lie, Sua.
They're just stuck in the matrix, bro.
Jordan's dealing with heartbreak tonight. His team got walked off. His team gave up the first ever walk-off Grand Slam in World Series history.
Yeah,
so
I hope he's tossing and turning.
This isn't for him, but it's Woody Marks. It's Woody Marks tonight.
You could have said Miller. You could have said Miller Moss.
I could have.
Miller Moss had a great game.
But Woody Marks is
my
Arco top-tier performance of the game.
Heck.
I'm just saying, he deserves it. 3 touchdowns in the first half.
Everybody makes choices.
All right. Wrapping things up here next week. We mentioned it before, USC at Washington. Oh, by the way, Sua, you remember your score prediction for this game?
35-28.
21-20.
Oh, ew.
But you got Rutgers, though. They did score 20 points. So
yeah, that's true.
21-20.
I've been awful with the scores this year. Remember last year when I was like calling them by like 1 point?
Why do we even waste our time? Having said that, what's your score prediction for next week? SC at Washington, 4:30 kick, up in Seattle. Rain, cold.
31,
sleet, snow.
17.
31-17. SC?
Of course. What do you
31-17 next week. All right. Any thoughts on that one? Any final thoughts on this one tonight?
When you lose 3 games in a row, they give you the last game on television on a Friday as punishment. I'm convinced.
Well, this game was scheduled before the season.
Yeah, but the time wasn't.
But yeah, it was. There's no other time for the Friday night. This is the window.
Bro, you just have a thing for just undercutting anything that
what? You're misleading the people, Sue.
I'm not misleading anything. If we are a primetime team, we should be playing primetime. So when's the last time you saw Alabama playing on a Friday
Oregon
at 8
played
o'clock?
on Friday last week. Like, we're always going to play a Friday game, I think, in the Big Ten. That's just, like, part of the deal.
I've never seen Ohio State on a Friday.
Unless you're Ohio State or Michigan.
This is my point. I've never seen Michigan. I've never seen Penn State on a Friday night game.
We need to start getting up there and start,
seems like this was pretty
top 5 team.
This was premeditated.
It was, because it literally was premeditated. Before the season started, we knew we were going to have this game.
Let's wrap this one up. Let's put a bow on this one.
The final score is presented by Wells Fargo, the official retail bank of USC Athletics. Tonight's final score was USC 42, Rutgers 20. Thank you for all of your calls. You all out there who called tonight, you are the real ones for sure. Our Hall of Fame lineup of callers here late tonight. USC again, next game, next Saturday, November 2nd at Washington, 4:30 kickoff. That means our coverage will begin with the Trojan Tailgate Show at 2:30 in the afternoon. The executive producer for USC football is Matt Wells. Our producer is Rick Cutler. And in the studio is Brian Cohen with Jose De La Roca on highlights. Again, Trojans beat Rutgers 42-20. They even up the record at 4-4. For Sua Cravens, I'm Jason Schwartz. This has been Trojans Wrap Up.